Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Today we'll be discussing a key book for understanding blockchain without needing to be a technical expert. Blockchain Basics, a non-technical introduction in 25 steps. The author defines blockchain as a data structure that securely, decentrally, and distributively records transactions across a network of computers. It is noted that while blockchain is commonly associated with cryptocurrencies, it has broader applications such as in banking and identity management. Decentralization is its key feature, eliminating the need for intermediaries. In Chapter 2, the value of blockchain is analyzed, highlighting its transparency, security, and efficiency. A crucial advantage is the immutability of transactions, which fosters trust. Additionally, blockchain reduces costs by eliminating intermediaries and automating processes. In the next chapter, blockchain is compared to traditional database systems, highlighting the centralization and security issues in these systems. The reader is introduced to how blockchain solves these limitations, with an emphasis on decentralization. Chapter 4 explores decentralization in depth, showing how blockchain distributes control among nodes, enhancing security and reducing the risk of corruption. The process of transaction validation is detailed, explaining how it strengthens trust and integrity in the network. In Chapter 5, Drescher addresses one of the fundamental pillars of blockchain, data immutability. He explains that once data has been recorded on a blockchain, it cannot be modified or deleted. This is due to the cryptographic process behind the creation of blocks, which ensures that any attempt to change the information in a block would alter the entire blockchain. This feature is essential for building trust, as all parties involved can be confident that the records on the blockchain are accurate and reliable. In this chapter, Drescher introduces the concept of distributed consensus, which is the mechanism that allows nodes in a blockchain network to reach an agreement on the state of the network without the need for a central authority. He describes how different consensus mechanisms, such as proof of work, POW, and proof of stake, POS, are used to ensure that transactions on the blockchain are valid. Drescher also mentions how this process makes blockchain resistant to attacks, as any attempt to compromise the network would require control over a large number of nodes, which is extremely difficult. This chapter addresses how blockchain solves the double spending problem, which refers to the possibility of using the same digital asset more than once. The blockchain structure, along with consensus mechanisms and cryptography, ensures that each transaction is unique, preventing the duplication of digital assets and enhancing the reliability of cryptocurrencies and other assets. The role of cryptography in blockchain is explored in depth. Through hash functions and digital signatures, the integrity of data is protected, ensuring that only authorized individuals can access it. Cryptography ensures the verification of transactions, protects information from unwanted access, and maintains user anonymity without compromising transparency. Drescher introduces smart contracts, which are programs that automatically execute when specific conditions are met. These contracts eliminate intermediaries, speeding up transactions and making them more secure. Applications are described in sectors such as insurance, finance, and logistics, where smart contracts automate processes and reduce costs. The author explores blockchain applications beyond cryptocurrencies, such as in supply chain management, digital voting, and intellectual property protection. The central message is that blockchain has the potential to transform various industries by providing a more secure, transparent, and efficient system for managing data and conducting transactions. In this chapter, Drescher explains the concept of blockchain mining, which is the process through which transactions are validated and new blocks are added to the chain. He describes how miners, using powerful computers, compete to solve complex mathematical problems, and once solved, the new block is added to the blockchain. Drescher also mentions how mining not only secures the network, but also rewards miners with cryptocurrencies, incentivizing participation in the system. In the next chapter, Drescher delves into the incentives for miners to participate in the blockchain network. He explains that, in addition to cryptocurrency rewards, miners also receive transaction fees, ensuring they continue to validate blocks even after all available coins have been mined. The chapter highlights how this incentive system is crucial to maintaining the network's functionality and security, making it economically viable for miners to continue their activities. Possible attacks on blockchain, such as the 51% attack, where an attacker controlling more than 50% of the network could modify it, are analyzed. Other risks include denial of service (DDoS) attacks and chain forks, hard forks. Despite these risks, Drescher emphasizes that decentralization and consensus mechanisms make such attacks costly and difficult to execute successfully. Drescher explores the scalability challenge in blockchain, noting how an increase in transactions can slow down the network as each node processes more data. Solutions in development, such as sidechains and sharding, are mentioned, which aim to improve scalability without compromising security or decentralization. The next chapter discusses privacy in blockchain, which is a concern for many users. Drescher explains that while blockchain transactions are transparent, users remain pseudonymous, meaning their identities are not directly associated with their addresses. However, with sufficient data analysis, identities could eventually be revealed. To address this, the author introduces privacy-oriented cryptocurrencies like Monero and Zcash, which use advanced cryptographic techniques to obscure transactions and protect user privacy. In this chapter, Drescher tackles regulation. He explains that due to blockchain's decentralized nature, governments and financial institutions are struggling to adapt to this new technology. Different regulatory approaches in various countries are discussed, from strict bans to open adoption. Drescher notes that it is essential to find a balance between innovation and consumer protection, highlighting the importance of regulation for the legitimacy of blockchain and its applications in the financial world. Here, Drescher discusses the risks associated with blockchain. Although blockchain offers many benefits, it also has downsides such as the possibility of errors in smart contracts, the volatility of cryptocurrencies, and the risks of cyber attacks. Drescher mentions that while blockchain is more secure than traditional systems, it is not completely infallible. This chapter provides a balanced view of the advantages and disadvantages of the technology, encouraging users to be aware of the potential risks. Chapter 20 explores how blockchain technology is revolutionizing the financial world. Drescher mentions use cases such as international payments, which can be made faster and cheaper using blockchain, as well as smart contracts that can automate complex financial transactions. Additionally, decentralized finance, DeFi, a new ecosystem of financial applications operating without intermediaries thanks to blockchain, is analyzed. This chapter highlights how blockchain is challenging the traditional structures of the global financial system. Drescher shows how blockchain can also transform supply chain management by offering greater transparency and traceability. Companies can use blockchain to track the origin of products and ensure authenticity throughout the supply chain. This not only improves efficiency, but also helps combat issues like fraud and counterfeiting. In this chapter, examples are explored of how companies around the world are implementing blockchain to optimize their logistics processes. This chapter examines the potential of blockchain in healthcare. Drescher describes how electronic medical records can be managed securely and efficiently using blockchain, allowing patients to control who has access to their medical information. Other applications, such as the pharmaceutical supply chain, are also explored, where blockchain can ensure that medications have not been tampered with during their transit from the manufacturer to the patient. In Chapter 23, Drescher reflects on the future of blockchain technology. He predicts that as more industries adopt this technology, we will see greater integration with other emerging technologies such as artificial intelligence and the Internet of Things, IoT. The possibility of blockchain playing a key role in the creation of new digital economies is also mentioned. Although there are challenges to overcome, the author is optimistic about the future impact of blockchain. This chapter is dedicated to debunking common myths about blockchain. Drescher addresses misconceptions like blockchain being the same as Bitcoin or that all blockchains are completely anonymous. He also debunks the myth that blockchain is insecure, explaining how decentralization and cryptography make it extremely difficult to hack a blockchain network. This chapter is crucial in correcting misunderstandings and offering a clearer view of what blockchain truly is. And that's it for today's video. Don't forget to subscribe and give it a like so you don't miss out on our content. See you next time.